Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very beautiful day and a beautiful show. Now, I start the show by telling you men will flirt with beauty, but marry behavior. Men will flirt with beauty, but marry behavior. And then this one is an appeal to everyone who knows me. If money is involved, call me video call, voice call, Zoom call, WhatsApp call. Now you're right. Just call me. As long as money is involved, please make sure you buzz me. Let me know what's going on. Middle of the night, 12 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. As long as money is involved, buzz me. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to a very beautiful day. And of course, it's going to be a beautiful show if you ask me. Today is the 13th day of May 2025. Don't you guys realize that the year is running? I often say once Ramadan is done and Easter is done, the year is finished. It will start running as if Usain Bolt is on his heels and all that. But what are we going to do? This very beautiful Tuesday, I'll tell you specifically that you're welcome, all right, to WhatsApp on Galaxy Television. And this is where we all reach for the stars. This is where stars are born and made. And you know how it is on the show. We do movie reviews. This is when new movies are out of the box office. Netflix, Hulu, Prime, HBO. We got you guys covered. We always bring the snippets. We give you synopsis to all these movies, the cast, the crew, everyone that's on there, and producers, directors will tell you what to expect from these movies. We did do a movie review for Seven Doors, and you know that Seven Doors won big at the AMVCAs, just concluded at the weekend. Best actor, male category and female category came from Seven Doors. Femi and of course Choma Apotha. This wonderful actors are doing the best that they can, and we did movie reviews, so that we ask you to go watch, and you guys did. All right. We also do celebrity gist and gossip. This is when we go into the world of celebrities. We talk about their lifestyle, their journey. We'll tell you what's happening in the celebrity world right now. And one of it is the fact that Tunde Ednut, the celebrity lifestyle blogger, just became an American citizen. Tunde Ednut just became an American citizen. So congratulations to you, Tunde. You do too much good for a whole lot of people, and we want to say thank God for your life on this one. Now, moving on, we do fashion lifestyle. This is where we go for events. So we'll talk about red carpets and everything that happens on the red carpet. Who wore what they wore, who styled them. Just like what Thames, Arya Star, and Burna Boy wore at the Met Gala, stuff like that. We'll tell you what houses produced or sold or put together their outfits. And if you want to purchase any of these outfits, then you can go ahead, because we'll give you all the guidelines as to doing this. Now, the icing on the cake is when we do have guest A-list appearances in the studios. We have guest stars, artists. We've had artists. We've had both gospel artists, secular artists. We've had creative artists as well. We've had celebrity events compare, celebrity disc jockeys, DJs, male and female. We've had alagas, all right. Most of them are females, but we have male ones as well. We've had fashion stylists, celebrity fashion stylists. We've had celebrity hype men. Who else haven't we had? We've had producers, actors, actresses, videographers, just to name but a few. So many. We've had Grammy Award winners on the show. We've had Guinness World Record holders on the show. At least 4 or 5 of them have come in on the show, and it's a beautiful watch, because we do all we say we can. We are Galaxy Television, and of course we are WhatsApp. We do too much now, and you know how it is on the show. Also, I'll reiterate and tell you guys that Galaxy Television is on the go. So head on to your iOS store or Google Play Store and download the Galaxy Television mobile app. The Galaxy Television mobile app. This will enable you to watch us from the comfort of your private jets, in case there's no lights in your house, and you have your gadgets, your iPad, your iPhones, your Android phones with you. You can get to watch us as well. All right, from the comfort of your shrines and hospitals, your churches, your mosque, anywhere. You can be you can be in the supermarket or mall and decide and tell yourself, oops, it's 10 o'clock. It's time for WhatsApp or Galaxy Television. And then you can switch in to the app and then watch us. Also, Star Times, on Star Times Decoder 110. We're also on, Facebook. We're streaming live on Facebook. Head on to the search space, Facebook app, and you see the search space. You put in Galaxy Television and voila, you get to see faces, beautiful faces like mine, on the screen. Also, yes, we do that, also on YouTube. We're streaming live right now on YouTube, Galaxy Television Nigeria. Streaming live on Galaxy Television Nigeria on YouTube. Head on there and, it's the same thing. Also on Instagram is galaxytv.entertainment or galaxytv.news. Yes, we're also streaming live on X, which you know as Twitter at Galaxy Television Nigeria. So head on there. We're doing the most we can. We have the Buzz, we have that's a political program, we have sports, we have kiddies program, we have the Telemundo, we have the EFC Fight Nights, we have Family and Values, we have the Yoruba Nollywood movies very early in the morning, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. We care about you guys. We care about your entertainment and your viewing pleasure. So we're all there for you. Anyway, you know who I am. This very beautiful morning, they call me the host with the most. They call me Orali. That's AURALWE, the sugar daddy of Lagos. They call me the big size teddy bear. They call me the vibes machine. They call me the radio cubana. I'm always looking very classy and demure, and it's about time you guys give me my flowers because I've been doing this. I'm way too big right now. You know how it is. Well, shut that down. I'm just trying to make conversation with you guys. But anyway, I introduced myself, but I can't wait to tell you about the guest we have. He's not in the studio right now. He's not around. But you know how it is. When we don't have guests who can come in to the studios, especially the fact that they're outside the country or in a different state, we communicate to them. It's still potent. You get to meet either ways. You get to meet these people, your celebrity crushes and friends and all that. But let's go on this quick break. When we come back, you will be meeting our A-list celebrity guest. Don't go far. Yes, welcome back. Like I often say, if there's an African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, you go alone, but if you want to go far, you go with everyone. And everyone is who we intend to take with on this very beautiful journey, this lovely Tuesday morning. Ladies and gentlemen, help us welcome legendary artist Bizakeem to the studios. What up, bruv? How you doing now? Good morning.
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
You're looking dapper, Bizakeem. You're looking really good. I like your shades. I think I should steal them after this show. What do you think? What's up? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here, boss.
All right. I was saying I love your shades. That I was going to steal them after this interview.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm trying to be like you.
No, please. Let's not be modest. Well, welcome to the show. Let's quickly tell the viewers who you are properly. His name is Akeem Yusuf Dusu, popularly known as Bizakeem, and he's a rising music sensation. Trust me when I tell you guys, a talented songwriter from the vibrant city of Lagos. No, vibrant city of Jos, Nigeria, Plateau State. With his unique blend of soulful melodies and captivating lyrics, Bizakeem has
Yes.
quickly established himself as a force to be reckoned with in the Nigerian music industry. Born on the 8th of October, Bizakeem burst into the scene with his infectious single, Pick Up the Phone, released on May 4th, 2018. Since then, he has been on a remarkable journey, and he signed to the renowned Oil Money Entertainment. Drawing inspiration from various genres, Bizakeem's music transcends boundaries and defines conventional labels. His ability to evoke raw emotions through his distinct voice and heartfelt expressions has endeared him to a growing fan base. Bizakeem's meteoric rise has been accompanied by numerous accolades and achievements. He has been honored as the best artist, best male vocalist, and Best Male Afro Pop Artist, celebrating his outstanding contribution to the Nigerian music scene. In 2023, he also received the prestigious Social Award for Best Single Song in his hometown in Jos Plateau State. Some of Bizakeem's chart-topping hits include Pick Up the Phone, B, For You, and of course Catapult, and they've resonated with fans nationwide, propelling him to the forefront of the music industry. Encompassing a wide range of emotions, his songs have touched the heart of millions. Bizakeem has also released captivating albums such as Seco Mode, Apocalypse, and Solitude, showcasing his artistic evolution and solidifying his presence in the music world. Despite his success, Bizakeem remains grounded and believes in the power of simplicity. He cherishes a low-key lifestyle as the true measure of success, empowering others through his music and spreading only positive vibes. With his undeniable talent, passion-filled lyrics, and an ever-expanding discography, Bizakeem is primed to be a driving force in the Nigerian music industry and beyond. And that's why he's here with us today to make sure that he explains his musical journey to everyone who cares to listen. So, Bizakeem, we're honored to have you with us right now, and we cannot wait, all right, to get to know more about you and speak with you as regards your journey, lifestyle challenges, and all that. So yes, welcome back to the show. Bizakeem, you dropped Pick Up the Phone in 2018 and never hung up. What was the moment when the world finally heard your sound? When was that moment for you?
Well, it was when I dropped Pick Up the Phone, which was my first single. I think that was when the world finally heard my sound because that sound was very original to me.
That was when you dropped the first one, and that was when you knew that the world was ready to hear your sound.
Yes, yes, because a lot of people were reaching out to me and telling me the song was massive and they could relate with the song. So I think that was where people began to realize and know Bizakim for who he is.
All right, now Bizakim, run us through your journey from the top, the beginning. When did music start originally from you? Some people, some artists, music started for them as early as 5, 6, 7 years old. You know, some other people it was secondary school. All right, they were beating on the chairs in the school when they had time out and all that. But for you, I'm asking right now, when did music start for you originally from the beginning? Let's hear the story.
Well, music has always been a part of me because even when growing up, I used to, listen to songs a lot. I used to listen to all the 90s albums because my dad was a DJ. So I got access to all the music that I could and I fell in love with the sound. So I started writing my songs in secondary school. I started rapping back then. And then when I started singing in church. And so everybody was like, your voice is cool, your voice is great, you should record a song. But I wasn't sure about that. But later on, when I graduated from secondary school, that was when I recorded a couple of songs with the crew that I was in back then before I recorded my first official single in 2018.
So what crew was that? What scattered the crew? What happened? Why did you guys leave each other?
That crew was just we're just mainly doing we're just singing in church. We weren't really performing our own songs. It was just like a band, you know. It wasn't that, it wasn't that big. It was just supporting each other. That was it.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna ask you, Bizakim, do you, as an artist, write your own songs yourself?
Yes, I write my own songs myself, but I collaborate with songwriters at any chance that I could, get the best of what I'm doing at that moment. If I have the chance to collaborate with someone that is going to bring more light to the song, then I seize the opportunity with all alacrity.
Hmm, that sounds good. So if you write your own songs yourself, what serves as major source of motivation an inspiration for your pen game? What motivates you for your writing?
Basically my life, my experiences, my thoughts and my feelings.
Hmm. Do you care to expatiate on that?
Yes. For instance, I woke up this morning feeling happy because I'm gonna be on the show. So if I'm gonna write a song, I'm sure the song is gonna be uplifting. But if I wake up feeling sad and then I want to write a song, I'm sure the song is gonna be about, maybe about it's gonna be like about sadness or something like that. So I just go with my feelings. I go with the vibe that I'm at the moment.
All right, so let's talk one of your tracks called Catapult. Fans alike in the world, they say it hits differently. The song Catapult hits differently. What inspired that track, and what do you hope it heals?
To be honest.
I didn't get that. Come again.
It was a freestyle I recorded. Like I wasn't thinking much. I said that song Catapult was just a freestyle.
Okay. So, but your fans obviously
Yes, I
fell in
wasn't
love with
thinking
the
much when I
song,
recorded
and
it.
they said
And
it hits differently. So, what inspired that track? That track, Gong Gong, the hit track Catapult. What inspired it?
yes, I just wanted to make something for the club. I wanted to make like a song that everybody can dance when it comes on in the club. So pretty much I wasn't really trying to do much on the song, but when the song came out, like I was surprised to see the reception it got from the people because everybody really loves that song, and it's one of the songs that I really love about Bizakeem too.
All right. Bizakeem, you're a regular. It's for the music you do anyway. So I'm asking you, what's a regular Just Boy, like you doing dominating playlists across Nigeria? How did your city Jos help shape your world and your sound?
Yes, Jaws helped shaped my sound because there are beautiful people in Jaws. There are beautiful people in Jaws, and they always support you once you are doing something that is trying to help the community, or you're trying to better yourself, and people can see that. So just people are very very loving and receptive people, and they have really really shaped my sound because they are my grassroots. So without them, like I don't think I'll be here today.
So they really worked on the fact that they've helped you, or it's your belief that they helped shape your world, and your music is better for it because of the people of Jos, right?
Yes, yes, exactly.
Hmm. Now, one of your albums that you did put out a while ago is titled Apocalypse, and that would translate the end of days or the end of the world. Now, that's very deep. It's deep stuff to me. What's the end of the world emotion, or what was that end of the world emotion you were going through at the time, and how did you channel it into that project called Apocalypse?
Apocalypse album is a very personal album to me because when I recorded that album, I was just trying to I was trying to say no to bad vibes. It was like I was killing all the negativity in my life. So I just channeled all that emotion to music, and I decided to title the album Apocalypse, which is like the end of negative vibes in my life, to be honest.
Hmm. I enjoyed that one. Now, you as an artist have been doing the most when it comes to music, just all over Nigeria and all that, making sure that your music is heard in different fairs and spheres in the country, rather. Now, talk to us as an artist, a very good one at that, about the major challenges you've had to go through and face in the Nigerian music industry and scene? We need to know right now because you have a lot of artists. We say this all the time coming through. We've had the biggest of artists that we've had everyone here who, but the thing is, when we talk to them, we always ask them this question because a lot of people are watching the show and a lot of people learn from the show. So we're asking you to be a teacher right now in the form of telling us about some of the challenges that Bizakeem has faced, especially when he started music up until this point, and how you were able to go through all this unscathed.
Um, I think the major challenge that I've experienced on this journey is financial availability. Like, the music industry is very expensive, and to be able to stand out, you need to invest a lot of money on yourself, on your sound, on your music, on your personality, on your branding, everything. So it's money intensive. So I think that's the major challenge that I face on my journey as an artist. Yeah, finances. But that doesn't stop us from doing the little that we can to always keep our music career on check.
Hmm. Since you brought the topic of finances and money, I'll ask this very simple question. Fame and money, which one is most important in the life of an artist? Which one would you go for? Fame or money?
I'll go for fame, because if I have fame, I can have access to those monies, because all those people can pay me for their events, can pay me for advertisements, can pay me for birthday parties and stuff like that. But if I just have money, everybody has money except me.
So you rather go for fame.
Yes, I rather go for fame.
All right. Right now, is there an album out that you are currently promoting or a single that you're currently promoting?
I'm currently making awareness for my next hit song that I'm about to drop, Biza Biza, dropping on the 5th of June, which is next month.
On the 5th of June.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's 5 days before my birthday. That's very good. Anyway,
Wow, that's amazing.
I'm going to
Happy
ask
birthday in
you this
advance.
question. If you're going to drop that and you had the opportunity to feature any three Nigerian artists on that song, which artist would you choose and why?
I think I'll go with Burna Boy, Omale, and Davido.
Hmm. These are three industry giants and greats, and any one of them on that track is guaranteed to blow it. That's a very good one. We understand that for music in Nigeria, everything you do is the right promotion. You can see how Davido is carrying, promoting the album Five on his head. He's hawking it like gala, in like a gala seller in trap.
Yes.
And that is testament to his range of intuition, wisdom, versatility, and the fact that even if he's from that kind of background, he still puts hard work in everything he does. Now, Bizakeem, what is that thing? What is that sauce? What's that ingredient that you put in your music that will make sure that in the next 10, 15 years, when we listen to songs by Bizakeem, for example, Biza Biza, and we're like, oh, more Bizakeem is real big right now, but remember like 15 years ago, that his song that he sang titled Biza Biza. Do you know how big it was that time? You have songs like evergreen songs by Fela, Onyeka Onwenu. You still have songs that, for example, Skills sang Shake Body years ago, and the song still came back to blow in 2025. A whole lot of years, 9, 10 years after it was brought out. So you can see that when you make songs like that, it has a way of coming back to you. What's that ingredient that you've added to your song, or you're currently adding to every song you've made, or you're going to make, that will stand the test of time?
Originality, simply originality. I just try to be myself in every song that I record. I just try to be myself and I try to be original. I just try to be the best that I can be. I don't want to be like another person. I don't want to sound like this other person. I just want to be me.
So yes, before we go on a quick break, describe Bizakeem in 3 words.
Brave, intelligent, and musical.
Brave, intelligent, musical. That's very good. All right, we're going to go on a quick break right now. We have the legendary artist Bizakeem in the studio, Afro-pop, Afro-beats artist who's been doing so much in the Nigerian music scene. He started professionally in 2018, like a whole lot of artists, but he's doing exceptionally well and good. From the ancient city of Plateau State, he's here with us rather, or via Zoom, talking to us, telling us about his life, his journey, and everything he's had to face. He said if you could describe him in 3 words, it will be musical, it will be brave, it will be intelligent. Let's go on this quick break to watch and listen to something from the brave, the intelligent, and musical Bizakeem. Don't go anywhere. Yes, welcome back. The song you just watched and listened to, All For You by Bizakeem. You'd agree with me that was a very beautiful one. The video was clean, sweet, smooth, and that's how it is. Very classy, very demure. You know how it is. But hey, I will still have Bizakeem in the house. Bizakeem, how far now? Welcome back, brother.
I'm chilling.
I absolutely loved that song. I think it's one of my favorites. When did you shoot the video of that song, and when was that song produced and released? Tell us about the song.
I shot the video of that song 2 years ago in Jos, Plateau State.
That's a good one. What happened in that video? You were just saying All For You. Who was that video directed at? Is he a beautiful lady? Is he your friend? What was the video all about?
Yes, I was actually just singing, for my girlfriend at that time. But right about now, all the beautiful ladies that relate with the song can have it for themselves.
Oh, you are a lady pleaser. So now,
yes, so the girls,
like you've broken up with that girl, Bizakeem. So now you want to just pour the love to all the ladies. Now one person will be right down for. Now you've broken up with her, you've thrown her away, kicked her to the curb. Now you have put the song for all the ladies, but it's a very beautiful one. So kudos to you for that one. I'm actually very proud of the kind of music you do. Now, Kim, if you are not doing music right now, what else would you be doing? And would it still evolve around self-expression? That's if you are not doing music right now, what else would you be doing?
I would definitely be doing something that has to do with self-expression because I'm an all-round artist. Like, I know how to draw, paint, carve, I'm into designs as well. So I love everything art. If I wasn't singing, I would be doing something, like a handwork or something to keep myself busy.
All right, that's a good one. Now, your songs, Bizakeem, most of your songs carry so much emotion. And I want to ask you, what's the most personal lyric you've ever written, you've ever penned down? And what was going through your mind when you actually penned it down, when you wrote it?
The most personal lyrics I think I've ever written was in one of my songs titled B, because that song is literally like the story of my life. So that was the most personal lyrics I've ever written. So I advise friends and people watching, viewers out there, to go and listen to the song B by Bizakeem.
Touches the mind. That's very deep. Now, you've won the best male vocalist and best Afropop artist. When did you first realize your voice was something special?
Ever since I was in secondary school, like ladies used to always love it when I sing in church and stuff like that. And even my fellow guys too and my seniors, all of them, they used to love me to sing for them. So that was when I realized that I had a great voice.
And after secondary school, that's when you decided to utilize and put it to good use. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
So, what's that one thing about you that your fans don't know that's like a misconception? For example, someone might look at me and think that I'm a very quiet person. Sometimes it happens because there's places that I go to, I just keep shush, especially when I don't like the people or I don't like the surrounding or I didn't want to be there in the first place, you know. So when I go there, I just shush my mouth. And my friends who know me or guys, they're like, why is Orally like this now? Are you okay, Baba? What's this up? You know, they ask this kind of questions. Well, I just want to be on my own. Now, someone who's meeting me for the first time at that point to think, maybe this guy's an introvert or he doesn't like to be disturbed or all that. And, you know, yada, yada, yada. But I'm a very noisy person. I like to be loud. I like to party. I like to go out and catch fun. I love to swim. I love to eat. And if you're very close to me, you know that I talk a lot, but this is something I don't do. I don't give out people's secrets and I really do not like to gossip. If you want to talk about sports, I'm good for it. If you want to talk about politics or anything, would argue, banter and all that. So that's something that someone told me one time. She was like, are you serious? I didn't know that you could vibe like this and gist and be this cool. I thought you were an introvert and you never used to talk to anybody. So that's someone trying to get to know me now. For some of your fans, what do you feel might be a misconception about you? What do you think that people look at you as that's not true or that's true?
I think a misconception that people have about me, because of the artist lifestyle that we portray on social media and stuff like that,
Yeah.
to keep us trending and all. Like some people really think I'm a kind of a hard guy or like I'm not really a loud person. Like I said, like I just prefer to live a very, very simple life, a private life. I fit even day for my house, like 1 week I no even come out. I no dey to send like that to me. I no dey send anybody like that to. I'm just very, very private person. That is it.
I love that for you. Now, in an era of clout and chaos, you've said you believe in simplicity. What does a low key life look like for you in this industry?
A low key life means like me not putting my personal stuff out on social media just because I want to chase clout or coming at people for no reason just because I want to trend or be relevant on social media. No, I don't do that. That is one thing that I don't do. I just stay true to
Mm.
myself and I focus more on my music. That is all.
All right. How do you deal with social media vices and criticisms? You have criticisms from your fans, from people who don't like you, who don't know you. Are you very objective with it? Do you scream? Because let's face it, you're an artist, but you're also human. And a whole lot of people who don't like the fact that you're being successful can decide to come at you in different ways, form, and all that. So how do you handle personal and online criticisms? How does it help shape the kind of man or artist that you are?
Well, me, if it was back in the days, like when someone tells me something, like I'm a very, very emotional being, so I usually would take it personally. But now with the level of growth that I have attained personally and also in the music space, I think I take criticism and I welcome it with open arms because it helps me to see parts of myself that I wasn't really paying attention to or to see other people's perception of me You get what they think of me, and then how I can, I use it to my advantage, So I don't really vex for criticism now. Na normal thing.
Yes, kudos to you for that one. Now, before we wrap up the show, give words of motivation and inspiration to a fan who's watching you, someone who wants to be the next Bizakeem. Tell them something that they need to hear right now.
Okay, I'll just advise you to keep pushing. You should never give up on your dreams, no matter what happens. If you can't fly, you should walk. If you can't walk, crawl, but never stop. Just keep going further.
Beautiful. Quickly give us your social media handles and what ways, sites, streaming platforms we can get to download and stream your music.
Okay, you guys can follow me on social media at Bizakeem. You guys can follow me on Spotify, on Apple Music, and listen to all my songs at Bizakeem. Make I spell them for now. Bizakeem. Bizakeem. So follow me online and you get to see more of my stuff.
All right. Thank you so much, Bizakeem, for acknowledging us. I'm honored and I'm really, 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 really excited to have had this very beautiful interview with you. Just want to say a big thank you to you. Thanks for honoring Whatzup on Galaxy Television. We hope when we call on you next time, you'll be able to come through. And whenever you're in Lagos, hit me up. I got you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, boss. The pleasure is all mine. It's an honor to be here today.
All right. Bless up. All right. Bizakeem says something, and I quote, it says, if you can't fly, walk. If you can't walk, run. If you can't run, crawl. Either ways, do not stop. Never, ever give up. Let's go on this quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for Celebrity Gist. Don't go far.